The boy is back. What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego. And I'm back with some more motherfucking boxing. To this day, I'm back. You know, the boy is back. The bounce is back. Smash the fucking like button. We back on the mic. Unboxing's Mike Lowry. Is this thing on? Testing. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let's get it. Oh, we got some stuff to talk about. Now, I just been busy, man. I've been getting real organized. Listen, no matter how big you get, always remain humble, you know. Never get too big where you can't give back. That's what we're going to start this stream with. I've been donating, like I got a lot of like just dope electronics, you know, that are older that I don't really use or have upgraded. I haven't sold, so I'm just, somebody else can use that. You know what I'm saying? Some clothes. It's, you know, it's the holidays. I got some clothes that, you know, shit that I never even wore. You know, I just got a lot of stuff that we decluttering. And, you know, what better way than the holidays to give back? So make sure, that's my message to all y'all. Make sure y'all find ways to give back. You know, hit my mama off with some cash just to show that I had. You know, I'm about to go on this trip. So, you know, I had to hit moms and pops, you know, with a little care package. I'm just feeling good. It's the holidays. This is the giving, the time for giving, time for family, time for friends and loved ones. So always remain humble. But I will be in LA. I'm fucking juiced. I'm just real, like, I could have went earlier, but the way my brain works is I've been so productive, you know, not just on the channel, but like, you know, my personal life, getting organized, and that's going to help me in the long run. You know, I'm getting with the shit, you know, I'm getting sharp. I'm feeling good. So I really didn't want to stagnate the progress. See, these trips, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love boxing, but sometimes these trips, watching it from home is just all the way easy. So I was just like, nah, you know, I'm going to stay. But I'll be out there. I just got to leave. I'm going to fly out. You know, it's California. I'm the California kid, so just going to fly out hella early in the morning, I guess, and then, you know, just make it do what it do for the fans. But I'm feeling good, feeling real organized. It feels good to declutter and to also give back to people. So make sure you guys give back this holiday and just ongoing. See, I'm not big. I don't believe in like holidays like people. Like, you know, I don't believe in like Valentine's Day. I think you should do stuff for your loved ones ongoing. You know, you shouldn't have to have a designated day to do it. But that's my little, you know, opening message. Let's do a Boxingego roll call. To this day, we got to talk about to this day. This man Wilder got me pumped. Boxingego roll call. Let's get it. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you from? Smash your like button. Stop front. Smash the like button. We gonna get it. 1 2 3. We gonna get it one time. I am the Stream King. Isn't this the perfect specimen of a man? That was that bronze bomber shit that we seen at the press conference. Shout out to Oakland. Yee, y'all already know. Bay Area hold me down. I always try to make the Bay look good. I want to be one of their representatives. You be like, damn, he came from out the Bay and made us look good. You know, so California, Bay Area, NorCal, I got y'all back. Shout out to Daly City, DC, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, 228, Beaumont, California, with it. New Orleans in the house, where you at? With it. DMV in the building. Arkansas, home of Bill Clinton. I just want the people to know I did not have sexual relations. Motherfucker, you lying. You had sex with Monica. Or you at least got throated. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Bama Bo, $2, 400 years to this day. Shout out to everybody, just type till this day. Deontay till this day Wilder. Let's get it. Alabama stand-up bomb squad. Minnesota, you know what's happening. 7-2. I think I just made a zip code up, you know. But we're going to keep it rocking. South Central LA. Can't get no stranger. Full of drama like a soap opera. Shout out to STL. Philadelphia in the building, what? West Side in the building, what? The manifest. Someone said the manifestation. Hey, I'm so listen, y'all tripping. Somebody said the manifestation have started. Shout out to Grove Street. My shooter, King Corleone, he banging his block. He said, Grove Street, San Andreas. Oh, you talking about some GTA. Man, you tricked me. Shout out to Dallas. Wilder is king. People's champ shit. You motherfucker talking about GTA 5. Tyrone and shit. Shout out to Mexico. I see y'all. I love y'all, Mexico. I was born ready. Strong Island. Brook now. You know, young Deadpool, a.k.a. Young Credentials. Get it right. South Side, San Diego in the building, what? Phoenix, AZ in the building, what? Mile High City, 303 in the building. We got Wilder in the building, what? To this day, we don't play. 504. When you land in LA, I don't know. I just do what I want, man. But I'll probably be there in the AM. I just had to get up early. It's about a 45-minute flight to an hour. See, the thing that sucks is I'm deep in the Bay. Like where I live, I don't live in Oakland. I don't live in San Francisco. So with traffic, it's just madness, you know. It might even be cheaper to fly. Not cheaper, but faster to fly out of a sack from where I live, you know. But this fucking traffic out in the Bay is atrocious. This shit is atrocious. Straight atrocious. No, this ain't drink. This is probiotic. Tart cherry and vanilla bean. I got shout out to Obi. One Kenobi. We some young Jedi. Shout out to Richmond Vallejo, etc. You know what? Shout out to Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. Listen, we just gonna go ham right now. Y'all with it? Fuck it. Smash the like button. I'm gonna tell you like this. I love this sport of boxing. It fuels me. Boxing has saved my life in many ways. You know, not necessarily like life or death, but got me out of, you know, a serious rut, and you know things weren't looking right for your boy. We'll just look at it like that, you know. So boxing has helped me, and you know, just helped me pacify the time and stuff like that. Listen, I respect Deontay Wilder as a man. You know, fuck boxing. I respect him as a man. I respect anybody, man, woman, dog, boy, girl, that stands up for what they believe in, especially when what they believe in is something noble, something like a cause. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, if you're a KKK member, you're standing up for what you believe in, so I'm gonna respect it, because that's ignorance. You know, racism is ignorance. But Deontay Wilder's not doing that. He's a heavyweight champion, and just I study how people move. You know, people be like Tyson Fury. See, a lot of y'all come to America, you know, like Eddie Murphy and shit. Y'all want to come to America from foreign places, which is cool. You know, this is a melting pot. We got room, but you don't understand the order of operations, how it goes, what Americans face. You know, so. You know, Tyson Fury walking down the street saying, oh, who's Wilder? You know, that means nothing. You know, some of these people don't even know where their fucking baby father is. You know, some women and shit. They don't even know where they baby daddies at. This is America. This whole shit is different. You know, this ain't, I'm day walker. They call me young day walker. I lived in the UK. I lived in England. So I have been privy to both. Two different worlds, mate. Two different worlds. You know, you're up against it. But Wilder, he said, I don't care if people, you know, like know who I am on the streets. You know, that's not what I'm in it for. You know, so we're gonna jump into this. Now, this is gonna hurt some feelings. Good, like Eminem said. So if I offended you, good, because I still don't give a fuck. Dante is the best. Shout out to Dante. You can't even spell Dante, though, you know. But anywho, a lot of people are commenting on this Wilder situation, but you don't if you like, listen, if you don't live what he's talking about, then shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people adding their 2 cents. Oh, Wilder, what he did was unnecessary. And then you look at them and they look like fucking, you know, whoever, Charlie Brown or some shit. That's cool. But if you don't know the struggle, then you can't really comment on it. You don't really know what he's referring to. You're not witnessing it. So, of course, when you don't live a certain lifestyle, like, let's say if you're a dope fiend, you're a drug addict, that's their lifestyle. So they'll probably sleep on somebody's couch, sleep outside. That's the life that they're living. You know, share needles or some crazy shit. So, yeah, for someone like me who don't do drugs, I'm looking at that like that would be crazy, you know, because I can't just sleep in any environment. Like me, I don't know. That's not me. I don't like that. You know, I don't like to lay my head where I'm not comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like just fall asleep in public or some shit. I just don't like it, you know. So you're not going to understand that because you're not, you know, a drug addict. So as it relates to what Wilder was saying, if you're not a minority, specifically African American, you know, when he's talking about 400 years in oppression, 40 acres and a mule, separate but equal, these types of Jim Crow law, then, you know, if you're not versed in history and you haven't lived it, then you don't really have no room to know what, like, why would you be so quick to discount what he's saying? You know, you get what I'm saying? That makes me question if people are actually racist. When somebody is telling you, groups of people are telling you, hey, this keeps happening, this is fucking alarming, you know, there's police brutality, Black Lives Matter, 400 years, something like that. And then your first thing is to say, oh, quit crying. Oh, it wasn't that bad. But you didn't, you never lived it. You don't have to live with it, like being judged by the color of your skin, your creed, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like little shit. Like let's say as a black man, as a minority, I go to date somebody's daughter that's white. I've dated white women. You know what I'm saying? I've dated everything under the sun. You know, and have somebody's dad look at you because you're a minority. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't want you to date their daughter. You know, I've actually had women say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my dad doesn't believe in interracial dating or something. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you blonde hair, blue eyes, then that has never probably been an issue. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not, you've never faced that. When have you been faced with that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably not as likely. I'm not saying it never happens, but it's probably not likely, you know? Or if you go into a restaurant with another race or some shit, and then some, you know, people looking at you crazy, like what you in here for? You know, just little stuff like that. If you can't attest to it. You can't speak on it. He said Condoleezza Rice. You on some David Chappelle shit. Everybody want to fucking comment about the struggle, but they never lived it. They never been in the struggle. They never endured it. You know, that's like a rich person telling me what it's like growing up in the inner city and schools with no computers and leaky roofs. How the fuck Paris Hilton gonna tell us what's going on in our classrooms? Kids bringing guns to school and shit. The roof is leaking. The teachers don't give a fuck. You know, the building is cold. You trying to learn and it's fucking freezing because they ain't got no heat. How's Paris Hilton, she, you know, grew up in Beverly Hills or wherever the fuck she grew up, how's she gonna tell me what it's like to be in that type of school? Fuck out of here. So if you ain't lived the struggle, then you don't know, you can't really speak on it to that level, you know? And tell him he's wrong. That's why, and people, it's a fight, not a political race. Yes, racism is real, but playing the race victim right before the fight is a pussy move. You sound stupid. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You sound stupid as shit. You would have been the one getting spazzed on by Wilder to this day, and you would be, oh yeah, you're right, to this day. You be taking notes. You would be scared talking that stupid shit. Ain't no pussy move. Muhammad Ali did the same thing. Y'all fucking fake. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is fake. A lot of these fake racists and shit, they fake. Muhammad Ali was doing the same thing. He did the same thing, but everyone loved Muhammad Ali. I love Muhammad Ali. But you know, some of these fake racist people, what they'll do is they'll hide behind the guise of a Muhammad Ali because the motherfucker's dead. He's dead. He's not a threat to no prominent white fighters or non-black fighters. Fact, because even before he died, he had like Parkinson's or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Gave Cassius Clay the shakes, like Jay-Z said. So, you know, it's cool. See, this is what the racists do. What they'll do is they'll hide behind, you know, coon-ass black fighters and or black fighters who are not active. You know why? Because Mike Tyson, you know, a lot of times doesn't really side with other, you know, pro-black or whatever you want to call it people. You know, he always has like weird predictions. Like, I think Pacquiao is gonna beat Floyd. Like, you the only like boxing insider that really thought that. You know, they'll go with when certain people say some certain shit, or like I said, when the person is no longer a threat because they don't fucking fight. Like Mike Tyson, you know, Bernard Hopkins, he got knocked out of the ring in his last fight. See, yeah, so yeah, you want to be, oh yeah, Bernard Hopkins said this. Yeah, he don't fight no more. You know, so they want to wear a Ray Robinson, all these dead motherfuckers and inactive motherfuckers. You see, that's how they do. That's what they hide behind. They want to hide behind people that can no longer fight. You know, I'm not racist. I love Muhammad Ali. So you conveniently don't have any love for active, alive, living black fighters that are popping. You just only like the black fighters that are dead and or can't talk, you know, don't have all their faculties and or are inactive. Get out of here. You see how I peep the game, man. You ain't gonna fool me. I see how it goes. You know, motherfuckers got Muhammad Ali and Tyson shirts and posters and, you know, yeah, I like black. I got one black friend, and you look at the black friend and he look like fucking I don't even know. Like, I was gonna say something funny. You know, it looked like motherfucker look like he work at Hot Topic and shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that. I have a black friend. Where he at? That motherfucker got a bull. He look like Lil Uzi Vert and shit. Like, he work at Spencer's Gifts and Hot Topic and all that shit. Yeah, I love black people. Lil Black Channel. I got a black friend. He got a bull nose ring and spiky hair that's dyed. Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker got a Creed shirt. I'm not even talking about the movie. I'm talking about the rock group. You know, Creed. Fucking System of a Down shirt on and shit. Like, shut the fuck up. I run boxing. He said, you preaching, bro. I see the games. I see it. Yeah, I'm not racist. I got a black friend. Black friend talk like fucking Kale from Good Burger and shit. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Could I take your order? Like, you got, man, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I just gotta keep saying shut the fuck up. You got this Good Burger ass Kale with the little Moesha braids. Get him the fuck out of here. Who else you got? Welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Home of the Good Burger. You know, we got a gap right here. They always got a gap too. Welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Home of the Good Burger. Like, get this Good Burger ass motherfucker out of here. Sick of y'all shit. And you know what's funny? Motherfuckers like me and Kaepernick and Andre Ward, motherfuckers, we mix this shit. Mix mutts, mulattoes, whatever you want to call it, biracial. What's the light skin cuz with the he got the light eyes. He's like an activist. What's his name? What is the dude? Oh my gosh. He like, I can't even think of dude's name. Anyway, be light-skinned dudes and shit, like riding for the car, mixed dudes riding for the cause, like understanding the struggle, like Kaepernick. And it be fucking these dark-skinned dudes sometimes trying to blend in and act like they don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not gonna make things about race. This is boxing. Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here. No, it's not. J. Cole's another one. Jesse Williams, thank you. Yes, with the freckles. That's what I should have said. Shout out to Justin Hutchinson, $10 super chat. Yeah, I can't say, I'm not trying to turn like light skin versus dark skin because there's a lot of real dark skin bros. But sometimes it be the dark skin dudes be cooning and shit. Just straight up cooning and shit. Yeah, fucking ego, he talks about race. But come to my channel. I won't let you down. Shut the fuck up. Shout out to Justin Hutchinson. See, y'all gonna fuck around and get Ego Velli. $10 super chat. What people don't realize is 2 days before the last presser, a black serviceman was killed in Alabama mall. I seen that. That was Alabama too. Yeah, I seen that. By cops responding to a mass shooting. So I think Wilder has had that on. That's a good pickup. And that's why he keeps saying to this day, he's right. That just happened in Alabama. That motherfucker's from the deep south. If anybody knows racism, it's them. I live in California. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of racism everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but Cali gets racism too. But he's from the deep south. What y'all talking about? I know Raheem, so shout out to him. But like, you got to look at the question. He says, "What do you mean by that?" But everybody knows the 400 years. To me, I think that's common. Because I had people like commenting, and they were like, "Yo, I'm not even black, and I knew 400 years, man." I knew what he meant by that. So that was a weird line of questioning, to be honest. And he just happened to be on the receiving end of it. He was still in bronze bomber mode too. Anyway, this is what This is what Wilder's talking about. People want to play dumb. People mad right now. Okay, man, fuck all this race stuff. Let's get back to boxing. We ain't getting back to shit. We get back to what we want to get back to. People try to play dumb. So I'm happy Wilder speaks his mind and speaks on important issue. See, that's what hip hop's missing. Back in the day, Ice Cube, Public Enemy, they used to talk to you about what's going on in the government. Ice Cube got a song, "I Want to Kill Uncle Sam." You know what I'm saying? Now rappers, they just be talking about like Percocet and lean, that's what hip hop's missing. There's a couple people that are conscious, like J. Cole and a couple people, KRS-One, yeah. But I'm glad Wilder speaks his mind and ain't afraid. See, this is what I'm saying. The system, they try to make you fear it. I go to fights, so I get love. I go where my heart takes me. I get love. I don't go looking for shit, but I get love. That's why I don't feel no fear to speak my mind. People show me mad love because I'm willing. I've always been on the front line for what's right. Fuck it. No matter what you are, it's about what's right. Like I said, I'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But anyway, they try to scare you. They try to scare you to silence you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see it in movies. Somebody's going to testify on, like, a prominent white person, and then there's burn a cross in his lawn or some shit. Like, yeah, don't go causing trouble now. Because they want, it's like a fear factor. But that's what they try to do. So I salute Deontay Wilder. Showtime is a network. You know, I don't know what their values are or, you know, who's behind everything. But Wilder, he had to get it off his chest. I respect it all day. I respect it. You know, he has to let you know how he feels. And like I said, a lot of people hide behind these guys is talking about like, oh yeah, Wilder, he's just like, they're trying to make him like he's some lunatic or like he's psychotic, but he's talking about real shit. How does that make him psychotic? You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao be talking about he had a dream and the Lord told him he was going to lose and shit. Like what, like I'm not, no disrespect to anybody's religion, but what sounds crazier? Deontay Wilder being from the deep south, seeing brothers and people that he knows get buried, you know, having a shooting at the mall where the wrong person got clapped by the cops, you know, hearing about it daily and him speaking out on it, or Pacquiao saying, oh, I spoke with the Lord before the Floyd fight and he told me I was going to lose, and then Pacquiao told everyone he was going to beat Floyd. So what sounds more believable? Deontay Wilder's, what he's talking about, people are trying to make it like he's a lunatic. He's talking about what he's seeing in front of him. You know, that's why he said, I don't even like watching the news anymore. You know, Pacquiao talking about some old other shit. The Lord told him that, you know, gays shouldn't be here. And, you know, what's crazier? People trying to make it like Wilder is like a loose cannon and, you know, just taking everything out of context like always. You know, when Wilder said he wants to catch a body, oh, what a ruffian. Goddamn hooligan, I tell you. You know, that, see, they want it for black men. They want to paint certain pictures for them. A lot of times, the racists, they want you to be a ball player, you know, an athlete, or on the bad side, you know, they want you to be a rapist, sagging your pants, drug dealer, you know, just stereotypical shit. You know, just like, that's why LeBron came out with that show, Shut Up and Dribble. That was all derived from what somebody said, you know? White chick said, I think it was Lauren. She told him, like, you're a basketball player. Just shut up and dribble. What you mean, bitch? What you mean, shut up and dribble? Like, that's... And LeBron, you know, he's out here building schools and shit. Like, this shit is crazy. This whole country is crazy, to be honest. LeBron James just built a school, y'all. He built a school. He come from the hood, and he has all these endorsements and all these money. He just built a school. And then the bitch is talking about shut up and dribble. You know, that's so disrespectful. Like, as if that's what he's relegated to, is being a basketball player. But he's, you know, he's giving back to communities, and he does a lot. He does a lot, you know, these little basketball camps and stuff. He does a lot of stuff like that. You know, a real one from Ohio. She talking about shut up and dribble. That's what I'm saying. So, you're not going to silence us over here. That's just how that go. If you don't like it, don't watch the shit. I don't care. I'll be good. Somebody will listen. Shit, I'd rather listen. I'm the type of person I am. I'd rather have 20 dedicated people who are really with the shit than a million people that don't really give a fuck about, you know, they don't care about nothing. They're not willing to stand up for nothing. I'd rather have, what would you rather have? Listen, would you rather kick it with 150 dudes and then when the going gets tough, they snitching? You know, if a fight broke out, they ain't gonna help you fight off the other guys in the club. You know, they're not gonna look out for your best interest. Or would you rather have 5 solid ones, like where if some shit pop off, they got your back? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I roll. I don't care. I don't care if I lose followers. That's great. I want to lose those followers. To be honest, I want to lose them. If you don't care about what we talking about, then I want to lose you. It's that simple. I want you gone. So we're going to probably talk about it even more just to piss you off so you leave. I want you gone. I want you out of here because you don't stand for nothing. Listen, this ain't a black thing. This is not a white thing. It's not a Mexican thing. It's not a Puerto Rican thing. It's a human thing. And if you don't care about human and humane issues, then, you know, I don't really care if you're here, to be honest, straight like that. I really don't. I don't need you. I don't want you here. You know, if you just, I want boxing news and, you know, fuck if, you know, whatever happens, you know, fuck you, fuck your culture, fuck this, fuck that, you know, then I don't want you here. So I had to get that off my chest. But, you know, salute to Deontay Wilder before a big fight. He's doing what's noble, you know, speaking up. And, you know, it's funny because everybody got a story. But certain people throughout history, their story culturally has been intense. Like African American people, Native American people, Jewish people, you know, Muslim people. There's a lot of, you know, bombing, you know, there's just a lot goes on. And there's no way you can refute that if you know history. There's no way you can refute that, right? And then, you know, Conor McGregor, he was at a press conference talking about, you know, the Irish struggle. I didn't hear no black people say, man, shut the fuck up. Get back to the jokes, motherfucker. You know, oftentimes black people are very accepting of that type of stuff. Like, because they have their own struggles that they deal with on a daily. Nobody told Conor McGregor, shut the fuck up, get back to some MMA. But you see, when black people talk about it, then they want to say, shut up and dribble and, you know, get back to some boxing. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. You know, and like I said, a lot of the motherfuckers commenting saying Wilder was way out of lines are either coons or Uncle Toms or people who have never dealt with any of the struggles that Wilder was talking about, so he wouldn't really understand. Like, you know, it's another level of disrespect to me. I'm not a fucking teacher, right? So I would never in a million years think to talk to, you know, a board of teachers and they're all talking about the challenges of teaching. And I'm like, man, fuck that. You know, kids don't be that bad. You embellishing. You pulling the teacher card. But that's what they do. That's what they do to people. That's what they do to black people particularly. If you talk about this shit, then you the public enemy. You're the one that's guilty. You're the one making it worse some kind of way. Because you talked about it. I would never do that. Like I said, if there was a unified school district and then, you know, for some reason I'm listening to the panel of teachers and they're talking about what they need and the struggles that they go through for teaching, I'm not going to be like, man, bullshit. Them budget cuts ain't hurting y'all like that. Them kids ain't that bad. And I'm not a teacher. So how would I know what it's like? You get what I'm saying? And that's the people that want to talk the most. You're like, you're not a teacher, so how you know? How you know what they go through? I would never do that. But then when it comes to the black struggle, they always do that. They always do it. If you talk about it, they're like, man, that shit, yo, you put in a race car. I would never do that. I'd never do that to people. You know, if Hispanics and Mexicans are saying like, oh yeah, fuck, what's going on with Donald Trump and building a wall, this is really torn my family apart, my family's scared. I went, man, you pulling that fucking Hispanic card. I would never do that. If Jewish people are talking to me about the Holocaust, I would never, you know, I've actually been in school and talked to some Holocaust survivors. Man, them Nazis wasn't that bad. I would never say some shit like that when I didn't live it. You know what I'm saying? Or anything close. There, you know, there's a lot of anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic people. So I wouldn't be like, man, them Nazis didn't do all that. You pulling the Jewish card. How you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Wilder's speaking his mind, and it's coming from a factual point. Like my dude in the super chat just said, there was just a shooting in Alabama where a black man lost his life. You know, we see this every day. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, motherfuckers getting killed. Oh, we thought he had a gun. He made a move. You know, all this shit. And he's speaking from the heart on some real shit. And they trying to make Wilder like he's a thug and a lunatic and, you know, deranged and he did too much. Wilder was hurt. That's pain. You got to tell the difference. You know, I've been around different people, motivational people. I've been around people, gangsters. I've been around thugs. I've been around different things. You got to know the difference. He wasn't out there thugging. That was pain. He felt pain like, damn, what you mean? Yo, people too. Like, he's like, that's why he, you know, it wasn't like he's hurt. You know, this is what it is. He's like, what you mean, your people? Like, you ain't part of the equation. Like it only applies to me. This is your people too. You guys gotta. I'm trying to tell y'all. Got me talking like wild and shit. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta read them history books. You know, if you don't know about history, you gotta read it. Read about little things that went down. You know, what happens if you didn't have free papers and shit? You know, read about the 3/5 compromise. See, y'all don't know history. There's a lot of y'all. What's the 3/5 compromise? Somebody tell me. The 3/5 clause. See, y'all dumb motherfuckers don't even know, but then get mad at Wilder. See, you can't even answer a simple question like that. What's the 3/5 compromise? The 3/5 clause. Hello? Nobody know? See, look. And then they gonna be quick to get on YouTube talking about, oh, yeah, Wilder's outrageous. Why did he do that? What's the 3/5 clause? Yeah. See, some of my people know their history. Shout out to Brent P. Anime Insane. Yeah. Look at that 3/5. Greatness awaits. That's what I'm talking about. Some people know, but there's a lot of people that don't. And then a lot of people that don't be the ones that, oh, Wilder, why would he do this? This was about the Showtime pay-per-view fight. Now, it's about fucking life. Fuck this fight. We dealing with fights. You know, boxing is great, but fuck boxing. We deal with all types of shit outside of the realm of boxing, politics. You know, part of that is that, you know, just listen. Tyson Fury walking around America ain't even from America as a 6'10", you know, Caucasian man talking about I'm more popular in your country than you are. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That goes to show you part of the problem. You how is it? And it's not. I'm not saying because he's white. I'm saying because he's not even from here. He's from England, but they would rather embrace the guy from England, the British guy. So even if what he's saying, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what he's claiming. That's what he's claiming. So that shows you part of the problem. You know, we got an American champion knocking everybody out. He's knocking everybody out. And people are laughing because his popularity should be, frankly, bigger. You know, we got this generation's Mike Tyson. His popularity should be bigger than what it is. That's not a good thing, you know. People are like, oh yeah, look, you know, Eddie Hearns and shit, Mr. Blue Eyes, walking around New York. Look, nobody knows him. This is part of the problem. This is part of the problem. People don't get behind Americans, and they from America. A lot of these people. But then Tyson Fury or Pacquiao or somebody come here, and they embrace him. Gennady Golovkin, and they be like, yeah, oh, good boy, buy tickets and all that. You know, people talking about ticket sales and all that. I don't know what the ticket sales are. But then that, you know, that goes to show you. Like, Triple G did solid crowds. He's not even from here. Triple G did solid crowds, not even from here. And then American champion who's representing and knocking people out more brutally than Triple G. You know, people are bragging that his ticket sales, you know, they think he should be selling more. It just goes to show you. Goes to show you what's up. You know, everybody a patriot on the 4th of July, though. You know. And people mad when Kaepernick take a knee during the national anthem. They real patriotic then. Yeah, you real patriotic at that moment. But then when it comes to supporting American champ, Wilder started late. You know, he has a good story. He started boxing because his daughter had an illness. See, Wilder could have been selling drugs or whatever he had to do to take care of his daughter. Instead, he went to the Olympics. He became a fucking boxer. You know, there's stereotypes that black men don't take care of their kids. And Wilder is an exception to that because he got like 4 or 5 kids. I think he had 5 kids. Take care of all of them. got in this brutal hurt business to take care of one of his daughters who had special needs, has special needs. That's a good story. Danny Jacobs beat cancer. Motherfucker said Danny Jacobs wouldn't be able to walk. Then he became champion, arguably beat the boogeyman in Golovkin. Just became a champion again. Why Danny Jacobs ain't selling out the Barclays? You know what I'm saying? But if you put Pacquiao in his prime in the Barclays, he'll probably do real well. See? That's what I'm saying. People brag about this. So Wilder out here, he breaking stereotypes. Wilder was, man, fuck. This shit is fake, bro. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV with the $20 plug. Said, keep up the great work, homie. If you come into Dallas for the Spence fight, get at me. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. So I seen you at the last Spence fight. I'm gonna be there for that. Shout out to Spence too, another fucking American champion, bro. Another American champion. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV. The LDBC. And see, this is what happens. A lot of these racist motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, fuck the LDBC and new media, they suck and all this shit. Why is there nobody doing better than us though? I'm not in the LDBC for the record, but salute to them and their movement. You feel me? But how come your representatives is doing horrible? All these people that be talking about, oh yeah, man, Errol Spence is on drugs and all that, saying that bullshit. Why are y'all not doing better? They have to talk about us to stay relevant. Man, these dudes suck, bro. these dudes out here be like trying to perpetrate. Wilder did his thing. I'm happy that Wilder did that. And as an American, I want Wilder to win. I have nothing against Tyson Fury. In fact, I like Tyson Fury. But, you go to Argentina, they probably rooting for Sergio Martinez. They probably rooting for Maidana. So I'm rooting for the American. I don't care if I'm a reporter. I don't have nothing against Tyson Fury. But I want the American. I think it's, I like the implications. Plus, I want to see Joshua and Deontay Wilder. A lot of these dudes in this media game is pussy. They don't want to say the shit like, I don't make picks and shit because they care more about screwing up an interview. I don't care about no fucking interview. I am the interview. I think it'd be better if the American wins in America. I just like the implications. Again, this is not a slight at Tyson Fury. I really like him. But I actually think Deontay Wilder's going to win too, beyond that. We as Americans, we got to get our balls back. People don't want to say shit, just like what Wilder did. People don't want to do that. They rather just skirt around these issues. But yeah, man, I'm coming out to Texas. That Errol Spence fight, that's a big one. That's a real big one. Shout out to Dylan Michaels, $20 super chat. As a white middle class man, I can't pretend to know the struggle of those not in my race or social class, but real recognizes real 100. No other channel can have the convo going on here tonight. Ego to GOAT on YouTube. I appreciate you. Listen, my thing is this. This is not about causing division. Like saying, hey, if you're not a minority, then get the fuck about it. That's great. We want unity with everyone. The problem I have is the coon ass motherfuckers or the real racists that perpetuate racism, and they are quick to dismiss it as if you're just playing some victim role. This ain't no victim role. Why would Wilder, have his voice is like quaking, his lips are quivering just to be playing victim? He's a multi-millionaire, has a beautiful girl, has a healthy family. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody out here playing victims. This is what's happening daily. This is what people see. People did this with rap music. Why is Tupac talking about this? He's talking about what he sees. He grew up in some of the worst, Marin County, Oakland, Baltimore. Rochester and New York in general. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's talking about this. This is what he sees. People get mad. They want to silence you. They don't want you to talk about these struggles. They want you to just, let's just focus on boxing. See, and this is what, to me, this is why Wilder is, I told you from the beginning, this is why Wilder's more of a people's champ than Anthony Joshua. Because Anthony Joshua likes to play it safe. He wants to play it safe. He wants to say, oh, yeah, I like the way Klitschko does things. Anthony Joshua ain't going to be like, no, to this day. Can you picture that? Can you picture Anthony Joshua, riding? He's Nigerian. If somebody was, downplaying the Nigerian, struggle or Nigerian history, you think AJ's going to get like that, get Brody with him? There's a lot of people that won't, I respect the hell out of Bernard Hopkins as a fighter, but when it comes to commentating, he does coon shit, to be honest. He's always for a guy that was, I'm telling you, the way the system is set up, people are fearful. B-Hop, dark skin, from Philly, been to jail. So he doesn't want to come across as hood or ignorant. So he's trying to, tap dance and say what Golden Boy or whoever wants him to say. That's how it works. They try to scare you, and then there's a lot of people, they won't come out until the coast is clear. See, me and my partners and shit, the people that I know, they're riders. They're not gonna wait. If something was going on in the community, they're gonna go out and see and investigate. They're not gonna wait till everything calms down or the cops come and then try to figure. They're gonna go try to, figure out what's going on. It's just like the boogeyman or something. The boogeyman's in the closet. You just pretend like you don't see this closet lighting up and glowing and smoke coming out and hearing this noise. You just want to stay under the covers and shit. We not staying under the covers. We gonna get up as men, as women, get a flashlight, get a knife or whatever you have to do. You put your shoes on, your slippers on, and we gonna find out what's in that closet. We're not gonna pretend we don't see it and hear it. That's not what we doing. Not on my channel. Not on my channel. We're not gonna do that. And then you have other people that probably brag about not covering these issues. They're happy. Oh yeah, I see it. People say stuff like I'm not a race baiting channel. All right, that's what's up. I never want to be like no man but my daddy. So I don't care. If I'm the only one doing this, if other people doing it, I don't care. I'm doing what I feel is right. And that's it. And that's what Wilder's doing. It is what it is. But we got to get behind these American champions, and we got to, stop pussyfooting around these issues that we see in boxing. We still just this tells you they really think there's no money in the black dollar. I can really go in. See, Wilder, he fuck around and started something, because I feel like there's so much just going on, and we need to open some of these conversations. To be honest, I've always said this, and I'll say it again. Top Rank, I've covered their fights. They're a good company, but the way they move black fighters with Top Rank seems significantly different and the way they preach and talk about black fighters seems different. It really does. When they have Vodstick or Lomachenko or something, the way they build Lomachenko's a good fighter, but the way they build him up and move him, it seems like they're real vested in him. Terrence Crawford, he got to fight just whoever. He got to fight whoever. He had to fight a lot of high risk, low reward people. Lomachenko ain't done that. Lomachenko ain't never had to fight no high risk, low reward. Even if he fought someone that was high risk, it was still a good reward, or a decent reward, or a good reward. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford was having to fight Olympians like Felix Diaz. He had to fight Jeff Horn, who's just awkward, gave problems to Pacquiao. His first fight. Just listen how Bob Arum talks about Lomachenko versus Crawford. Bob Arum was always like, oh, Lomachenko, he's like Muhammad Ali. He's nothing like Muhammad Ali, to be honest. There's no comparison to Muhammad Ali. He's not talking about social issue. Every time I see Lomachenko, he's like joking around with Usyk and, doing cartwheels and handstands. And what's Muhammad Ali about him? They don't have the similar personality. Their styles aren't similar. They're not in the same weight class, but he's getting that type of cosign. But Terrence Crawford don't get that. This is why Al Heyman, as a businessman, is, as a black businessman, it's impressive because Al Heyman, the way he's just conducting this shit, because you got to look at it. Al Heyman is giving these fighters gems. Why do you think Charlos have their own promotion? Come on. Lions only promotion. Why do you think Errol Spence has his own man down promotions? Why do you think Errol Spence is right now, as we speak, renovating a gym and having his own gym built? Why do you think Mikey Garcia, another minority, has just come out with Garcia Promotions? This man is giving you the game. This man is giving these fighters the game. Showing them like life after boxing. Showing them, hey, I could give you the ways. You gotta, fight the fights and take care of the rest, but I could give you some of the game. Is Top Rank giving Terrence Crawford the game? I don't know. Because Crawford, I don't know. I don't think he has his own promotional company. I could be wrong, but I don't think he does. So you know what I'm saying? Tim Bradley. Yeah, he's doing commentating. That's cool. That's a paying gig. Tim Bradley have his own promotion company? I don't know. But all I do know is Al Heyman, the advisor, is giving these fighters the game. Like, he's giving them, he's just giving them a game. Broner's had a lot of chances and came up short, and some of them, he about to have a big fight with Pacquiao. If you don't think Pacquiao Broner is big, then, it is. Hey, Young Guns, you a bum. You talking about, are you going to just talk or answer questions? Just sit there and wait. That's what I'm going to do. You talking about, I don't think ego spits facts. Then get off the channel. Why you come to a person that don't, meet your needs and criteria as a viewer? You a clout chaser, bro. To this day. Yeah, you a bum. You a clout chaser. How about that? You a bummy ass clout chaser, bro. I want to have a debate. What are we debating, bro? How you got to debate? What are we debate? I'm just talking. What are you talking about? I don't think ego spits fact. Why you come here then? See, these dudes be full of shit, bro. He said ego don't spit facts. Then why you here? I've been on for an hour. You just came to listen to me not spit facts. These dudes be hating. Anyway, we can't focus on that. Anyway, salute to the Bronze Bomber. I respect what he's doing. And, that's just that. I respect him. Now, back to the fight. Good fight. I'm kind of worried for Tyson Fury, though, because, Wilder seemed like he got a lot riding on this, a lot of pent-up rage. And, just to be 100% frank, the stuff that Tyson Fury is saying sounds a bit over the top. Here's why. Tyson Fury just said that they said, "Oh, are you going to have a similar strategy to that you had in the Klitschko fight?" He says, "No, I'm going for the first round knockout." Tyson Fury is talking like that, like he's the biggest puncher in boxing, and I don't see how that's a good thing. I don't know if it's a psychological warfare or something, but if that's his real mindset, you don't just develop game-changing power in one training camp, especially when you had 3 years of inactivity, 2 tune-ups, and that type of thing. So You get what I'm saying? The way what Tyson Fury is saying sounds less believable because he keeps talking about this knockout stuff. Listen, I know it's boxing. I know Tyson Fury, he stopped guys like Derek Chisora, and he's 6'10". It's possible. I just don't see it because he like the Pianetta. Did he didn't even stop Pianetta, did he? Francisco Pianetta. Now, even if he had a better camp, is he gonna stop Wilder? I don't know. I really don't. Like, you know, I really don't see that. See, I understand. See, and that's the thing is Wilder's talking talk that he can pull the trigger on. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Wilder's like, and I will knock you out. He's knocked out everyone he's fought at some point. So, but Tyson Fury's talking as if he's Wilder almost. Do you get what I'm saying? So that just sounds more diluted to me because I've known Tyson Fury to be a good boxer. You know, a tricky, herky-jerky type of boxer rather than this knockout person. But maybe it's some gamesmanship. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe he's just talking the talk. But definitely pre-fight banter. I think Wilder, what he's saying sounds more like what we've seen in his fights. You know, if Tyson Fury is trying to go out there guns blazing to like get this early knockout, I don't see how that's going to benefit him. I really don't. You don't want to have a fire. That doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like the Klitschko fight, he fought how he had to fight to beat Klitschko. Props for that. But having a fire fight with Deontay Wilder, you know, that's, I don't know. I just don't see how that would work. Like, but hey, it's boxing because I didn't really see Canelo coming out from round 1 to round 8 or 9 walking Golovkin down. I thought that was risky. So, you know, it's boxing, maybe, but just from what I've seen, you know, and the other thing is Canelo's different. Canelo's different and Golovkin's different. You know, so that I can't even use that analogy straight across the board. Yeah, I just feel like Wilder has that extra fire burning, you know, just a lot going on, and he wants the Joshua fight. I think he's going to try to really make a statement. And when Steve Cunningham knocked Fury down, I cannot stop thinking about that. I'm just like, damn, that was a cruiserweight. And it's not like it was a flash knockdown. He seemed like he was like really hurt by that. And then he started leaning on Steve Cunningham, and, you know, natural wear and tear got to Steve Cunningham, and then he got stopped because he was like using, you know, he next to Steve Cunningham at the weigh-in and shit. Tyson Fury looked like a giant, looked like Holyfield versus Value or whatever. So I don't know. It's a good fight. I can't wait to watch it, to be honest. But I think Tyson Fury would, if anything, he would have to box Wilder, and then he would still have to worry about not making no mistake. And see, when Wilder was like Tyson Fury at the press conference, the final press conference, Tyson Fury seemed like he was still playing games, right? Like, you know, like trying to look taller and different stuff. And Wilder was not. He was in full bronze. See, Tyson Fury didn't get to see the bronze bomber. He seen the chipper, regular Wilder. When I move, you move. Wilder was not Wilder at the press conference. He said, I'm knocking you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck how big you are. I'm knocking you. You know, he was just going off. Just like when he went, you know, had that dialogue with Radio Raheem. That wasn't regular Wilder. That was like bronze bomber talk. You got to know the difference, you know. And then when he was like, I'm knocking you, I don't give a fuck how big you are. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. You know, he was just going off on him. And Fury was just kind of playing around and trying to be clever and, you know, keeping it. And then when Wilder was like yelling and stuff, Tyson Fury was like kind of flinching a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't know. I got to pick Wilder. I really do. I like Tyson Fury, but I got to pick Wilder in this equation. You know, actually, this is going to sound weird to some. I don't know if people agree with me. Tyson Fury, I think he has a better shot of beating Joshua than beating Wilder. Like at any stage. Like no matter what. I think if he would have fought Joshua, you know, I think that would, just because styles make fights, and I think stylistically his style and Joshua's style would be more of a, chess match and shit like that. Wilder's style is he said, fuck you, I'm not you to fuck. Well, yeah, I don't know. Look, like, here's another big reason for me. Wilder just fought one of the most technical guys in a southpaw frame. In Luis Ortiz, his very last fight. In his last fight. So it's like, what is Tyson Fury? Yes, he has a bigger frame, but he also is a give or take. It's a give and take. He has a bigger frame than Luis Ortiz, but he also has less power than Luis Ortiz. He's also not a southpaw like Luis Ortiz unless he switches. So, like I said, it's a good fight. Unless, here's the wild card, just to, look at this objective. If Wilder, because we did see him get banged up in that 7th round, if that had some kind of lasting effect where, he took a lot of punishment and stayed up and he, doesn't look the same, because we haven't seen Wilder come back since that fight. So March. So that's the only other thing I could think of, is if Wilder, enduring that and not going down, if that puts some mileage on him and he, he didn't look as crisp. But I got to rock with Wilder. Now, I'm about to go eat. I got to finish packing. I'm about to go eat. This is what I'm talking about. Anthony Joshua, right? Anthony Joshua, it's weird because he has the most belts in the division, and it's like he's letting the division run itself when he should be the one with the remote control. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Anthony Joshua is just like, it's like he's the champ with the most belts, and it's like non-existent. Everything else is moving except for him, and he's like, and it's crazy because you got all these people who are bad mouthing top level guys in your division. It's like they're all talking bad about you. Luis Ortiz just did a interview, and he said, man, I have zero respect for AJ. I respect Wilder, however, because Wilder, he put his money where his mouth is, and he actually stepped up and faced me, and he beat me. So, I give him props. But zero respect for the coward Anthony Joshua. No, he didn't say coward. He called him a chicken in the past, and he said, I have zero respect for Anthony Joshua. He avoided me in the past. So, basically calling him a coward, saying he ducked in the past. I have zero respect for him. Eddie Hearn is the puppeteer, and he's the puppet pulling the string. That's what Luis Ortiz was saying. The video gives the exact quotes. I'm just paraphrasing, of course. But, it's just, he's letting all these people go in. They zero respect, calling him a chicken. See, look, the fans are getting so desperate. I'm glad y'all blocked him. The dude, see, these Joshua, like, fanatical man fans are sounding horrible. He said Joshua is the cash cow bitch. Biatch. Bro, nobody's taking anything away from Joshua. They know he's a cash cow, but cash cow doesn't always come with respect. Respect sold separately. You get me? Motherfuckers keep using this, oh, he's the A side, he's the cash cow, bitch. Yeah, but cash cow doesn't equate to respect. Just like you could be the highest selling rapper for a particular year. Like, let's say that Bad Baby, Catch Me Outside, how about that? She might sell more units than a rapper who has more talent than her. That don't mean that she's the nicest MC or she's like the best musician or that she writes her own music. So people got to stop misconstruing that. Yes, Joshua is the cash cow. Great. But he's also being disrespected by every single. Listen, here's a game. Name a top level guy who has a resume. So not one of these new guys, like Joe Joyce or somebody who's like sparred him that doesn't have the resume names yet. Name a top level guy that's not disrespecting Joshua. Gerald Miller did, right? He pulled up on Joshua, called him apple juice, said something about Joshua's mom, said he's sweet and, whatever he was saying at the DAZN press conference. Clearly, Wilder is calling him a coward in the UK. Tyson Fury has said he's going to get knocked sparked out and he's a wooden top, a dosser, a shit house, not even good enough to be my sparring partner, the big stiff idiot, the robot, whatever. Joseph Parker said he said that Wilder's going to knock Joshua out. Luis Ortiz is currently calling him a chicken, a coward, saying he ducked me, etc. It's literally the whole division. That's not the case for everybody else. Like, of course, if you're at the top, see, a lot of people are going to try to flip it. Oh, if you're at the top of your game, everyone's going to call you out. Yeah, but calling someone out versus disrespecting them, these people are disrespecting AJ. He's a champion, and it's just like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's a good fighter, but as a champion, he's being disrespected. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, have both called Keith Thurman out. But in addition to that, when Keith Thurman wasn't even there and Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford were at the Maurice Hooker Cicero fight, he's like, man, I'm trying to fight you. And he's like, all right, we can fight in some time, blah, blah, blah. Terrence Crawford said, man, I'm for real. This ain't no Keith Thurman shit. He said it, like mocking Keith Thurman, mocking him. So, it's not a good look when you're an established champion, but your peers are like all disrespecting you. That's why I feel like Joshua should respond to something. People, oh, this is not his speed. This is not his style. Well, it should be. He should respond to some of this. I'm not saying you have to respond to every single shot thrown, like, that comes your way, but it's like people are like pulling your card, and see, like Luis Ortiz, he's saying all this. Fight him. I'd rather see you fight him than Derek Chisora or Dillian White too. So don't respond necessarily like with trash talk. Respond with a contract. Say, you know what, Luis Ortiz, you've been talking too much. I'll show Wilder how it's done. I'm gonna beat you squeaky clean, easier than Wilder did. That's a great fight. But to just act like Luis Ortiz is not a player in the game and act like he's not, going ham on you, and then fight Dillian White, Derek Chisora, or whoever, I don't think that's a good look. Me personally, I don't think it's a good look. Like, it gets a point where you have to respond. It comes a point where you have to kind of respond. Like, you don't have to respond to someone's like way underneath you. Like, but I don't know. I just don't understand why Joshua is like not talking, like saying nothing back. Like, oh yeah, if Luis Ortiz wants that work, I'll tell Eddie to make that happen. See, like, okay, here's an example. They keep saying Wilder, the contract, it was so hard to make the Wilder fight. But they're not even talking about Tyson Fury. Right? They're not even talking about if Tyson Fury wins. Why can't Luis Ortiz be a backup plan? That's a good fight. The backstory's there now. They were both on Matchroom at a point in time. He used to be your mandatory. You just read slow. All right. So it's not a good look, because like how you above the level of responding to anybody. Like, let's say Jay-Z is not going to respond to some random New Yorker who ain't bubbled, but if he's beefing with Cameron or something, that's different. Cameron's at a higher level, or Nas, Mobb Deep, he's not going to just respond to like Boog from the Bronx or some shit, but Nas, Mobb Deep, he responded to them. He got at the game and Jazzo and shit before. Some things you got to respond to. That's what I feel like. You're not above that. Anyway, I'm about to go eat. I got to finish packing. Holla at the kid, man. We just working, but boxing's in a good spot. I'm glad we got an American champion who, you know, speaks his mind. And, you know, that's a message to people. People like play dumb and act like they don't know like what's going on in the world of boxing. You know, and the funny thing, I'm gonna say this about like the racism and when it relates to boxing, I guess, is to the people who are Uncle Toms and Coons and stuff, like with YouTube channels or, you know, writers or whatever. You got to understand this. The mind of a racist, just know that they're using you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really, if you're racist, it don't care that you saying what they want you to say. They're happy that you're doing that, but they don't view you as equals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at the Donald Sterling with the Clippers. They're like, oh yeah, his girlfriend was black, but obviously he had, you know, different viewpoints on black people, so that doesn't mean anything. You get what I'm saying? So they'll use you to say what they want you to say, but they don't respect you. They don't look at you as equals, and that's the problem. Because the moment I'm just telling you, the moment you switch up and then start and derive from their game plan, then they're gonna treat you how they always wanted to treat you, to the real racist. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's say that you are always like you're Uncle Tom and you're saying all the right things, but then when you go against Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn did something, or whoever the person is, Lomachenko, then they're gonna turn on you. It's that simple. Even if you have all the merit and the reason to say whatever you're saying, they're gonna turn on you. It just shows you. It's like fake love. Someone said Uncle Ruckus. I'm done. That's that fake love. That shit ain't real. Anyway, I'm about to go eat. Holla at the kid. We working. Life is good. Everybody be easy. Have a good night.